maybe we need to look at how much we're talking and how much they're talking, and maybe fulfill that need that they're having in a productive, structured way.
Welcome back to another episode of Quick Bites with Ginger Lumen and Eric Noctegal. Yay! From the ESDAC Resilience team. We are so happy to be here with you. Hey, if you've been listening to a couple of episodes, go ahead and make sure that you find one that you really like and share that out to somebody. We would really appreciate that. We don't have a giant old marketing team here, and if you find value, I'll bet you know somebody else who would too. So, and if you are just now listening, don't share it. Take a moment to listen first. Maybe you won't like it, but we'll see. We'll do our best. Hey, Eric, I can't wait. I have a question for you.
I'm ready.
We hear this out in the field a lot, and I need your thoughts there. What do we do when my kids, I need them to do more listening? I need them to do less just talking and blurting out. And this is a perennial problem, and it's very easy to be like, you listen up, and at the various ages of however we would bring their attention back. But gosh, I don't want to do that. I want them to be with me more often. What do we do about that? You have ideas, yes?
I do. I actually have a lot of ideas, and I'll tell you what not to do first.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to excessively call them out in class and embarrass them because that will backfire on you. Mm-hmm. I promise you, the kids will not like that. It will fracture relationships and the problem will get worse.
What does calling them out in class look like?
Well, if you're up there teaching a lesson, or if you're doing really anything as a whole group or even a small group, and you're repeatedly out loud telling them to turn their voice off and be quiet, and especially combined with that, doing it with nonverbals that look angry, unhappy, mean.
The teacher look?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, those nonverbals along with the words combined together, repeatedly especially, they're going to start to feel embarrassed. They're going to start to feel shamed.
Well, maybe they should. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
And I appreciate that devil's advocate, and I'm going to say, no, they shouldn't. Simply put, no, they shouldn't feel shame. No. Don't get me wrong. We have to have accountability, but that can come in different ways. And
that's right.
That accountability can come in positive ways, nurturing, co-regulating, supporting, curiosity ways, not shaming ways.
I don't want them to stop doing things. I want them to start doing the things that are positive.
Yeah.
And I'm going to invite them forward.
I want them to voice their opinion. I want them to feel open to contributing to conversations, to talking to me as a teacher, to talking to their peers. And I want them to do it within the context of a respectful, positive classroom culture for everybody.
So how do we get them there then?
Oh, there are so many ways.
Yay.
Again, and if you've tuned into our Quick Bites podcast, if you've met me in person, if you've interacted with me at a presentation, anything at all, you're going to know what I'm going to say first. Everything starts with relationships and connection. Everything. And that literally, folks, if you're a teacher, I don't care what level, it starts with day one when you greet your kids. From the very beginning, it's all about how you're interacting with them. What is your nonverbal? How are you coming across? What words are you using? What are your playful, fun, inviting, engaging, small interactions? Because really, sometimes we think relationships are this one meaningful big moment where we connected with the person, which aren't bad. And really, relationships and trust, and the trust leading to, I trust you enough that I'm going to follow the expectations of the classroom and I'm going to listen when you're talking type of trust, because I feel that's safe, emotionally safe, come from the multiple, many, small, positive relationship building interactions every day.
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. And it starts from day one. And so when I think of having every child in my room, the neurodivergent, the neurotypical, the challenging behavior, the quiet, withdrawn, every kid, I'm going to start with the not complex but super important strategy of I'm going to greet them at the door. And I'm going to greet them with a smile.
I'm going to use their name.
I'm going to use their name. If they're comfortable, I'm going to give them a high five, a fist bump. But my eyes are going to be welcoming. My smile is going to be on, and I'm going to create a regulatory entrance to the day. So their emotional regulation system right from the get-go is activated to a parasympathetic, to a I'm calm, I'm safe, I'm okay here.
I'm wanted here.
Yeah, I'm seen, valued, all the things. So it starts there. Those are the things. I would also say, if you've heard us talk about at any time, respect agreements. There's expectations, not rules. I think expectations and rules in classrooms are very different. Rules to me are when you as the adult have predetermined the rules in your classroom, you post them, you go over them, and you just say, you will follow them type of thing. No.
We use those terms interchangeably.
No, we do not. Well, Mr. Eric doesn't.
I do. I think a lot of people do. Please talk more.
And there is room for, I'm not going to say to correct me, there is room for me having my own opinion how I interpret it versus how someone else interprets it, which is totally valid.
Oh, man, go.
But when I think of rules, and quite honestly, when I'm in the field and what I see, I often see either a pre-made by the teacher or ordered from a company rules posted in a classroom on the wall, and it's like rules 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think it's a fairly safe bet. Most of the time, the students in that learning space did not have any input on those rules. They were told those rules, and they were told that they will follow those rules.
But I'm the adult and they're the kid. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? They don't get to tell me what to do.
Oh my gosh, folks, this quick resilience bite is going to turn into a long resilience bite here at any moment.
Listen, there are people who really have this. And so let's talk about it.
There are. And I'm going to shout out to those people and say, you're well-intended.
Yes.
Totally well-intended.
We're trying to get to the same spot.
You want your kids to learn. You want an organized, good classroom environment. And you're well-intended. Your heart's in the right place. And you are going to get deeper student buy-in, kids who feel seen, kids who feel like they have a voice and a choice when you include them in decisions. And I know giving up power is hard. I know that's hard. But the rewards can be plentiful. And when you do respect agreements, you are literally encompassing all the things on that pre-made, pre-bought rules poster, but in a way where when you go through the respect agreement process and help your kids determine what does respect really mean? And what's the definition? What does it really look like and sound like from teacher to student? And, oh my gosh, we're going to ask them, how do you want me to show you respect every day in this learning space? And what does it look like? Not only are you engaging them in their opinion and they feel seen, valued, and heard, it's relationship building at the same time. You're connecting on a deeper level with them. And that becomes your classroom map to classroom positive culture, how we're going to respect, how we're going to raise our hand, how we're going to listen, and when we're not going to talk, all the things. So
what I really love about this, Eric, is that it's really multifaceted. I know that there are teachers out there who post the rules and that it's their rules and the kids follow it, and they actually do. And they are like, yeah, we're really successful. I would challenge that when we start to open it up and allow kids to start to learn, 1, that they have a voice, 2, how to use that voice, 3, for building a community.
Yes.
Now, not only do we have compliance, right? But we actually have community, and we're growing people who now are more prepared for the role in which we play as adults in today's world, rather than just sitting down and being told what to do, when to do, and how to do. So really, this is super multifaceted what you're laying out here.
Because you're teaching them life skills.
That's right.
And
they're practicing it.
That to take a little quote from Dr. Lori Desautel's book, you're having connection over compliance. One way it's compliant, and yeah, I get it. That feels good, but it needs to be deeper than that. They need to do it because they feel connected, not because they're complying out of fear sometimes.
It's teaching 2.0. You may have an amazing classroom where kids are paying attention because you put the hammer down. And now let's raise it up. Let's raise your game.
At the risk of going just another minute, I'm going to add a couple more things.
Please, I'm sorry. I keep you interrupting.
No. These are fantastic. Yeah, relationship, connection, playful interactions, greeting at the door, respect agreements, all things. You know what? And I'm going to throw out their circles. community building circles. Don't want to go too deep into it, but there are great, if you just circle your kids up and do some fun connection questions, a little emotional check-in. Again, kids are going to feel seen, valued, and heard. You have a talking piece, which actually helps them practice listening skills. So circles. And I'm going to throw in the word curiosity, because you're going to probably have some kids who do like to blurt sometimes and don't always like to wait their turn to talk. And once they get so excited about inputting and in throwing out their thoughts. And so I'm going to use
I might be that person. Just saying.
That's great.
Sorry.
I want to embrace that too. I want to embrace that, but I also want to teach kids proper skills for life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put the word curiosity. Don't skip right to that child's not following the expectations. They need a consequence or punishment. Be curious. Because honestly, many times, if we look at a lot of data in a lot of classrooms, Ginger, you can answer this question. Maybe not with you. You might be able to pull the data out of your head too. You're pretty talented like that. But most classrooms, who talks more?
Oh, geez. We don't even.
There's the data, folks, right there.
The data. We all know.
But again, maybe it's just a fact that we're not giving the kids a chance enough to interact with each other and share their opinion and do turn-in talks or share with your table or things like that. Maybe we need to look at how much we're talking and how much they're talking and maybe fulfill that need that they're having in a productive, structured way. Maybe you just need to be curious, things like that. And again, maybe we need to just re-examine, are our lessons, are they engaging? If they're not engaging, kids are going to find a way to fill that time by blurting and other things. So, we need to be curious and we need to look like, what is the adult can I possibly tweak or do slightly different that could make an impact on this concern I'm having? Talking, blurting, not listening. So there are a lot of things. So, okay, this turned into a longer quick bite, but I think that's really great stuff to think about.
Eric, I think all of our quick bites are turning into longer quick bites, and it's not an hour-long podcast, so we are good. You are spitting out the facts with heart and brain. Friends, again, if this was a useful episode for you, please do give us a share to somebody who might like to wrestle with the idea. Brene Brown talks about rumbling with the idea. Yeah. Where'd we get it right? Where'd we get it wrong? What did we miss? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll be back with another episode soon.